Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while. We are out here at Nick's. He's got this lovely new concrete pad, courtesy of the city. And we are out here just fixing up a few small things. Sorry we didn't film more on my 300ZX, but there was just a lot going on. We basically replaced all the gaskets except for like the oil pan and the rear main seal. And we were just, every time we were here, we were just working as fast as we could just so we could get it done. And it just wasn't a good like filming environment. So we went ahead and got it drivable. I've been daily driving it for a little bit. And there's a few small things. I didn't get a chance to weld the passenger side seatbelt bracket or the seatbelt receiver on yet. So I'm gonna do that. And a couple other small things. What was the other thing? I don't remember. I think Andrew's here with his STI. I think we might do a little welding on his exhaust. He wants to get rid of a resonator or something like that. So yeah, join us as we have a lazy wrench day. All right, so unfortunately, these seat brackets from Corbeau did not come with a provision. Oh, that sucks. I spilled some soda. I told you that. I spilled some soda like a few weeks ago. Like the first week I was driving the car, I knocked a soda over, so I'm gonna have to clean that up real quick. But anyway, the seat brackets didn't come with provisions for bolting on a seat belt, which I thought was strange. So I already modified the other one. I just have to modify it a little more because the seat belt kind of shoots forward when you're sitting in the seat, and I'd like it to sit more up. That way it's actually on your belt line kind of. So this one doesn't even have a bracket yet, so we're gonna take this off and weld a bracket on it so that my passengers can be safe, because that would be nice. Alright guys, so I cut off this little seatbelt bracket off of my stock seat rail. So we're gonna end up welding it on something like that. That's how I did the other side, and it worked out really good. So we're gonna weld it on underneath. Oops. Got a nice weld bead around the three sides, and that is plenty. And yeah, we will keep you updated. All right, so I've got my metal cleaned up here. I've got my bracket cleaned up. I've already double checked that this will be a good spot for this. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tack weld this in and make sure everything's good. And then I'm gonna go ahead and weld it out. And then I've got a little bit of trimming to do this bracket. Just kind of on this ear. I'm gonna chop that off so the seatbelt actually swings far enough up. But yeah, that's kind of all I'm doing right now. So. Alrighty, so not anything amazing, but we got that bracket welded on. Looks pretty good to me. Good enough to hold some passengers in the event of a crash, which hopefully we'll never do. So I'm going to let this cool off. Yeah, I'm gonna let this cool off, and then we'll probably slap a little bit of paint on it so it doesn't rust, even though it's in the car, so not a huge deal, but
make it look good.
Yeah, exactly. So. And then we're gonna bolt the seat down, put the seat belt on, and make sure it can swing where I want it. I'm gonna end up trimming some of that bracket off, but no big deal. I want this cool. And now we're gonna work on Andrew's pipe. There we go. So the goal, oh wow, that's cool. The goal is to just straight up get rid of that altogether. So we're going to...
So what does this do for Andrew?
So this is just a resonator. It just helps to get rid of some excessive noise from the outside, and obviously, who cares? So he I think this is the only actual muffler left in the system. I think the rest of it's just straight. So
Nice.
it's not, but it's really not that bad on the inside. So he said lots of people get rid of these and they don't really care about it. So
Can we put it on my car?
sure. So we're gonna make a few marks so we can get everything lined back up how it was and chop. And then he brought us a piece of stainless pipe to weld in, and we're gonna weld it in, and it's gonna be sick. And here we go. I guess it would be nice to have my grease pencil, but I don't know where that went.
Well, I mean, we need to do some cleaning, as you can see.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I think I never brought it over to start with. But,
Well, we
yeah,
still
that's a
need to
good
do
point,
some
yeah.
cleaning, as we can see. I get it all nice and clean, and then everyone comes over here and works on their cars and trashes it.
Alright, now we're gonna, I think we can just... So if you'll notice, a lot of pipes, obviously it's hard to make a pipe without having some sort of seam down it. So a lot of pipes have this seam weld, as well as resonators and other tubular shapes usually have this seam weld down them. And that's a great aid in keeping things straight. So I made a mark next to the seam weld on the resonator, and we're just gonna chop it out and measure the resonator to this, chop this at the right spot, and then weld it in, and that should be that. I mean, that's nothing too difficult at all. So let's get to it. So also you'll notice that I'm not making a mark around it this way. That's because there's these really, really nice factory welds. I'm just gonna follow that as best I can. And that should give me the straightest cut I can realistically make. So, well, you know what, maybe, we'll cut this off first and then we'll come back around. All right, so we just, I tack welded Andrew's exhaust mid-pipe all together. They're gonna test fit that just to double check that it fits. I'm sure it fits fine, but you just wanna be safe, you know? So in the meantime, while they're doing that, and this is cooled down enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and bolt this back on. And, oh, I need to trim that tab off first. Well, yeah, let me do that first.
Getting ahead of
Let's do that
yourself.
first, yes I am.
Getting ahead of the show.
Does it fit?
It sure does.
Oh, perfect.
It sure does.
She fits?
This fits.
Nice.
When you have a master fabricator such as Liam Toby here,
Oh, stop.
you never have to question the fit. We didn't even have to test fit that there recently. That was just to make sure for him, because he has self-confidence issues. There's my phone.
Fuck.
He has self-confidence issues.
Thanks.
I don't, because Liam Toby is so good at fabricating stuff.
So as you guys can see, this doesn't go back far enough. I actually need this to sit almost vertical. So I'm just going to trim a little section out with my grinder right there. And so this little tab will stop further away.
Hello everybody. Today is your tech tip. We have an NVIDIA resonator. As you can see, it has been deleted efficiently, effectively, very well. I'm going to show you how to test your resonators to make sure that they're okay. You will simply produce one scream. Ah! And then you will take the resonator, put it up to your mouth, and scream into the resonator. Ideally, you will have somebody else to verify that it is, in fact, quieter. You will do something like this. Ah! Then, if it is in fact quieter, you know that your NVIDIA resonator is working. However, if you don't want it to work, you simply put this in there. As you'll notice, ah! Ah! There was no change in volume, so this is superior. Thank you.
All right, so I trimmed off my little tab and this now sits basically vertical, which is what I was looking for. So we're good to go there. I'm gonna go ahead and put the seat back on and get this back in the car and also finish up Andrew's exhaust pipe. And that'll probably be it for the night. I don't think I'll get to fixing my seat. All right, so kind of hard to see, but we got the passenger seat back in. And this is what I was after. So, well, I guess it's kind of hard to push it back the other way now, but basically before it was stuck this way, and that was as high as it would go, but we cut that tab so that it can come all the way back so that the seat belt's actually going over your belt line like it should. So we're just gonna do that to the other side real quick, and that's kind of all I'm doing to my car today, but it was still good to get that bracket welded in like it's supposed to. I've been meaning to do that for a couple weeks, so. All right, guys, so we got that little tab cut off, so now this can rotate all the way up vertical. Looks a little funny right now because the seats recline forward, but trust me, this will be perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and throw it back in the car. Come with me. All right, guys, so we went ahead and got my seat all bolted back in. That works perfect. Passenger seat works perfect. So just a couple little finishing touches to feel more like a normal car and less like a project car. Got Andrew's resonator deleted, got that straight pipe welded in. So yeah, we got everything we wanted to accomplish tonight that we could. I wanted to get my windows working, but I'll do it another day. So yeah, just a little light wrench session for the day, just a couple hours of work, just hanging out, doing stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. We will see you next time with more projects, more updates, more stuff. So stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned because I will be getting a boat soon. So that will be sick. So we can go boating and jet skiing and water skiing and all sorts of fun stuff. So we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. And like if you like, go ahead and click like if you like the video. Subscribe if you would like to see more, and leave a comment of something you're excited for this summer. So thanks, guys. See you later.